Hey fam, it's Tams. Today we're gonna try those popular dipping tacos, birria tacos. And I've been waiting to use it in my Ninja Foodi that I just got, so stay tuned. Okay, we're gonna preheat our oven at 425 and we have onions, garlic, tomato. We're gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil over top of that, and we take a little bit of our salt and just season it. And then we're gonna pop it in the oven for about 30 minutes to roast. Next, we're gonna take 1 can of beef broth in a small saucepan and get that going. Next, we have about 5 Ancho chilies and Guajillo chilies. We're going to cut those open and deseed them. Now that we heated our beef broth, we're going to put those chilies into the saucepan so we can rehydrate them. Okay, so let's start cooking the meat. I have my new Ninja Foodi here. We're gonna set it to high on sear and saute. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the pan. Now I have beef chuck, just quartered them. We're gonna season them with olive oil and salt. Now we're gonna add it to the pan. What we're looking for is a really good sear on all sides. Now once you have your meat, I have short ribs too that I'm searing as well. Once all that's done, let's move on to our chili and roasted vegetable puree. So our chilies are pretty much rehydrated. We have garlic, our tomatoes, onions, all good and roasted. We are also using our Ninja Foodi blender, and we're gonna add everything to the bowl. Okay, so we're going to take our chili and beef broth and add it with our vegetables. Then we are going to put it on low until it's fully blended. Okay, so now we're going to add 2 cans of beef broth to the pot with our meat. Next is 1 teaspoon of cumin, some black pepper, salt, we're going to mix that a little bit. Next, we're going to just have a dash of cinnamon, about half a teaspoon. A teaspoon of oregano, and 1 other teaspoon of chilies. Then we're going to pour our puree into the pot. And then we're going to add 1 bay leaf as well. Okay, now we're going to pressure cook, so let's turn it on. You want to make sure that your vent is in place correctly, and then slide this slider here to pressure cook. You want to pressure cook on high for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now once the hour and 30 minutes is up, it calls for a slow pressure release. Okay, so our meat is done. Look how delicious that looks. We're gonna go ahead and start to shred it and separate it and chop it up. And then we'll be ready to make our birria tacos.
Okay, what are we doing?
We have taco flour tortillas. We have Oaxaca cheese, all grated, cilantro, onions, our birria meat. So that's all that goodness that we
And our sauce from the bottom of the crock pot, right?
Yep. We want to make sure that our pan's not too hot.
We'll put a little butter in there. Put a little butter in the cast iron.
Okay, so we're gonna take our flour tortillas, we're gonna drench it in that sauce, and then we're gonna fry it. Get one side really hot.
A little bit, 30 seconds or so on the side, maybe.
You wanna fry it. And then we're gonna add our meat. And in there. Now we use chuck roast and short ribs. Then we're gonna add our cheese. If you like it really cheesy, you can add as much cheese as you want. And then if we want to, we can add a little bit of onions and a little bit of cilantro in there. Okay. Then we can take our spatula and fold it over. Now it blew out
break open.
Yeah, it blew out a little bit. So check back with us and we'll make some more.
Alright, so we'll go over it one more time. Butter your pan. Dip that. We'll go over it quickly. Dip, get it all dipped. Fry. So you're gonna fry it for a little bit on each side. So flip. You can let it go a little bit longer, but alright, then you're gonna take your meat. Go ahead and stuff it with your meat. And then once that's good, go ahead and throw your cheese in there. Cheese. Can't have too much cheese. We're just gonna top it with cilantro when we're done, right? So onions now. And then go ahead and fold it and kind of like compress it down like you would a grilled cheese or something maybe. Because you want to be able to dip it, so you want it to kind of like stay in there. Flip that in a little bit and go ahead and do the other side. And then anyway, we'll show you when they're all done. So we have our dipping tacos.
So good. We have that consomme.
Put some lime.
Drizzle some lime on there.
And we'll give it a test.
So you would dip the birria tacos. Is it good? You got consomme sauce all up in there. Well, thank you for joining us. Be sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and we are out of here.